Hi, I'm Karen Eagle. This is my Bushwhacker 10HD. Started out with this tongue box, and I had a handyman install a bracket that holds a moving device that hooks into my battery. So in my driveway, all I have to do is hook that thing up and I just walk it around my driveway.
And you have a dolly, like a trailer, motorized trailer dolly. Ooh, I found it.
I have, well, actually I can show it to you because it's sitting in the front seat of my car.
Oh, the valet, right?
I wasn't sure what the parking situation was going to be here, and I am terrible at backing it up. So I have to have options.
Well, I love that you found options, and I also love the handyman thing. A lot of folks, handy person thing, a lot of folks say they have trouble doing certain mods. Where did you find the person that worked on the trailer?
I actually found him through another camping group. I'm a member of Heartland Tearjerkers, which is mostly Missouri, but I live on the edge of Kansas. And he was a member of that group that had done some work for the lady that kind of runs that group. So I met him and he helped me out. He installed the Napa awning for me, installed that, did some other things as well.
There's always someone in each group. I love that we have a couple in ours, as you know.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I love your decal.
I understand from some of there's actually a group called that.
I met a group called Girl Camper, but that seems like they have style.
I'm part of Girl Camper as well.
Nice. I actually ran into them on their New Mexico trip. They were in Ojo Caliente.
How fun.
Yeah. So they did the awning for you. Is this the ARB?
This is the Napa version, and it's damaged from some wind in Minnesota, so right now it's bungeed together at both corners. But
looks like you did a good bush fix.
You bet. That's what I'm all about. I mean, I'm not the queen of mods. I'm the queen of making do.
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say you're the queen of style, because everything seems to be matching, including these flowers. So tell me where you source these flowers.
I got those on Amazon, where I buy everything, but the fun thing is the vase, because it's it's flat, and you just put water in it and it spreads out and becomes a vase.
So these are not real.
They are not real.
But they do match your color scheme.
They do match my decor. That's
so
correct.
Did you do most of your shopping on Amazon?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we do. Even got the hat that matches.
Of course.
This is pretty nice. So I see you have a lot going on. Is that a Hasika?
It's not, but it's very similar. It's some unpronounceable name that's not available any longer on Amazon.
But it's the same thing as a Hasika.
Yeah, it's the same thing. And then I made these as one of my make-do mods.
Look at your mitered corner. Nice job.
Just so it doesn't rip holes in the awning.
And now tell me about this galley remodel.
It's not much of a remodel. All I did was rip off the old fake tile and put this on.
Amazon?
Of course.
Yep. Peel and stick?
Yes, absolutely.
It looks great. You did a really good job.
It was a fun job. It was fun.
Is that a 12-volt refrigerator?
It's just it's a regular.
It's a 110. So this is something you use when you have shore power.
Exactly.
Okay.
Otherwise, I used the K2 that came with it, which is not my favorite cooler, but when I researched it and saw how expensive it was, I decided I liked it better.
I'm with you. Now, I just admire your organization. There's so much, personality in what you have. But
Thank
I see
you.
you have some functional stuff over here as well.
Well, normally, and I won't open up the back of well, I can. Normally, the other half of my kitchen lives in the back of my Jeep. I have some other drawers there. And then I back my Jeep up here. So this is all my kitchen.
Oh, that makes sense. That's really handy. And this is for
That's
your
for
drinking water?
Right. Yep. I've tried several different grocery store and cheaper versions of this, and they all leak.
And this one's the outdoor brand?
So far, this one has not leaked, but you can tell I still don't trust it. This is my liquor cabinet.
Oh, I thought that's where the jewels and gold bars were. Okay.
And I've been making ice and just tossing in my little cooler here today to keep these things cool. And
what is this color that you love so much? Is this aquamarine?
I call it teal, but we had some discussion about the name of the color earlier today. I didn't know the situation here, but when I've been to other group camping events like this, often I am really far away from the central meeting place. So last year I bought this little foldable cart and it's been a godsend. There is a story behind this. It came here with its legs sticking out on top of everything else in the back of my Jeep because I can't get the darn thing folded back up again. So I just pulled it out of the Jeep and threw it on the ground when I got here, and it rained for 24 hours, hence the dirt.
Well, there's a hose spigot over there. We'll spray it off, but it's not the light speed. I haven't seen this one before, but I'm sure it goes together. They'll say it's easy, but...
Right, exactly. And the reason I bought this is because I used to have one of those that twists and somehow you got to get back into a circular. I could never get that one, so I thought exterior poles is my solution. No, apparently it was not. Somebody's been here. So I've got, you know, plates and pots and pans, cookware, and utensils and food. I had this sitting out, but I had a little visit from a squirrel.
Uh-huh.
So that's been living in here since then.
Now, looking at this gear, it looks like you're a trained professional. How long have you been going out?
I've had the Bushwhacker for 2 years, but I camped for my entire 50-year marriage. So I gathered a little bit of expertise from that.
I can tell. So you've been some places. Where have you been with your Bushwhacker?
The Bushwhacker's been to Minnesota, Texas, Colorado, now North Carolina, and all over Missouri. I belong with the Heartland Tearjerker group that I belong to, camps a lot in Missouri. So because it's just me, I stacked my mattresses and put a memory foam topper on them, and that gives me a lot of extra space in there. I've got a little table with drawers over here that I keep stuff in, and my clothes live in a tote at the bottom. So I have lots of extra space. I can actually sit in here and not be on the bed.
I've seen this setup a few times, and I've actually tried to copy it when I do solo trips myself. Did you use the same mattress, or did you get a different mattress?
No, it's the regular mattresses that came with the...
Did you stack them, or
Yeah.
just take... Oh, okay.
They're stacked, and then I put a twin memory foam topper on top. I learned this from my tent camping days. I strapped them together, because the first time I did it that way, the whole bed was sliding all over the place.
So you have a really nice outside setup. Do you spend much time inside the teardrop?
Surprisingly, yes, I do.
You do.
I like it in there.
Is it because of the air conditioning, or are you just a comfort?
Normally, I don't. This is the most I've ever used the air conditioner, but my fan is broken. There's a little a lever that goes into it, the thing that raises it, and the lever is popped out of its thing. So Sam suggested I just order a new one of these, and when he's at my house, he'll replace it for me. So.
Yeah, maybe get the Max Air one. You won't regret it.
Okay.
It's just quieter and moves more air.
Quiet would be good.
Yeah, this one, and I love it. I'm not knocking. There's kind of a no-name one that they use, but after a couple of years, it sounds like a helicopter. So
It's plenty loud, but at least I've finally got it fine-tuned to where I know, because I'm keeping the temperature about 73 in there. It doesn't need to be freezing cold, just kind of suck the humidity out of the air.
I set mine at 68. So
That's at my home. That's what I have mine.
no, it's just so nice. It's, you know, the big step up from the tent is being able to do things like that.
Absolutely.
You know, and it keeps you out longer and gets you going more. So.
Right, exactly.
Where did you get that amazing shirt?
Amazon, where I get everything.
Yeah, poor Jeff Bezos.
Really.
You know, so. So with all of your experience and time on the road and the things that you've done, what's one thing that you would offer to like a new teardrop owner or someone thinking about getting one?
Join a group.
Join a group.
Yeah, if you want a Bushwhacker, join this group.
Yeah.
If you want a teardrop of any other kind, every state has a tearjerker. What am I trying to say? A chapter.
A chapter.
Yeah. And so somebody's in charge of setting up, group
So
get-togethers.
we're out at a communal get-together right now. Obviously, that's a lot of fun. But from an educational standpoint or a support standpoint, you just learn so many tricks. You don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Absolutely. And I knew a lot of camping tricks, but not tricks that are specific to this unit. So that's what this group has been so wonderful about, sharing knowledge.
Well, it definitely, there's a lot we can learn from each other. So I'm changing gears a little bit, but is that an ice maker?
It is. I had the ice maker, I've had it for a long time. I think I had it when I had my pop-up. And I like my drinks cold. No matter if it's alcoholic or non, I like my stuff cold.
I'm seeing more and more of these, and everyone just says it's just like the ultimate luxury. You know, you might have a 12-volt fridge or something like that, but the ability to not have to go get ice
Right.
for just like an ice cold drink.
Right, yeah.
So, you're happy with it?
Yes, I am. Yeah, I've got a glass full of ice in my little refrigerator right now.
And I'm gonna have to put a link, so I assume you got it on
You are right.
Amazon.
I sure did.
All right, well, I just love your setup. I've been driving by it all weekend, and it really stands out. It's just you. I'm so happy for what you did, and I've learned a lot from getting to hang out with you for the weekend.
I appreciate the opportunity to hang out with people who have been doing this and know what they're doing.
Some of us, not. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brian.
And I will see you for the weekend.
Bye.